All right, Garen, we got to talk about what we did.
Well, I don't know if it was a we thing. I know you're going to take ownership of it as well, but it was mostly me. So, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the YouTube channel, and thanks for tuning in to our broadcast, the Print and Panel podcast. So,
we done messed up.
Those of you who do pay attention, we have a Facebook page, and we're pretty proud of it because we post some pretty cool stuff. There's something about the new turtle stuff that's on there this week, and we talk about, just new cool things that are coming out. And apparently, since I'm a fan of Rob Liefeld, I saw a post from Rob Liefeld. It was on my personal page because I follow him there, and he's basically talking about the new Snake Eyes book that's coming out from IDW. So this is
I don't care for G.I. Joe, and I was like, Liefeld doing Snake Eyes. I think I'll read that.
I love G.I. Joe, but I had all the action figures as a kid. This is one of my favorite things in the world. So I see this, and it's like, the beginning of the video says, the guy who created Deadpool and many other beloved characters from Marvel is now doing Snake Eyes. And I think, to me, it was a little confusing. And if you don't know G.I. Joe at all, and you've never read that or watched the cartoons or played with the toys, you may not know that Snake Eyes is an old character. It's been out since '82. So what I did was I reposted on Print and Panel podcast because
and the words you chose to start the podcast was
let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
So
which we use a lot. If you were to be able to search our podcast or on our video post, you say "Let's be clear" quite a bit.
And it wasn't insulting at all. It wasn't meant.
It was to Rob Liefeld. So, Rob Liefeld's like, fuck Garen.
So I basically posted this, and I said, hey, let's be clear. Rob isn't creating this character, but he's taking it on for IDW. And I actually said I'm looking forward to it. Because I am. I love Snake Eyes, and I think that Rob Liefeld's going to do a good job with it because he's writing it and doing the art.
And what did he say?
He got kind of offended, I guess. I'm not sure what the offense was, but he said, in quotes, as he replied to our response from Pin and Pin Podcast, which I had no idea he even knew he existed.
Oh, he didn't until we shared it. We basically shared his video.
He says, "It's let me be clear." Okay, well, yeah, we are clear. I didn't create Snake Eyes. I played with Snake Eyes when I was a kid. He says, "I tell you what, I'll just buy a couple in your honor."
In your name, yeah.
In your name. So yeah, he was
like we're not gonna read it. Like
he was
Rob.
So, and it's funny. One of my old friends, Ronnie, he basically responded like, "Oh my God, he's gonna have tiny feet and tons of pockets." I'm like, well.
Yeah, that wasn't a good place to do that.
And then I responded to Ronnie saying, hey, this actually looks pretty good. The early images are pretty great. So we responded to Rob, and we said, basically, hey, we weren't trying to make any offense, but there's a lot of new listeners who don't know that Snake Eyes is an older character, who may not know anybody. That's why we posted it that way.
And then I'm like, I'm so sorry, and please don't be mad at us.
But we, honestly, we are both major fans of Rob Liefeld. How many times has David said Rob Liefeld should do Batman covers?
And I'm not saying that to be mean. I genuinely.
How many times?
I think his Batman art would be phenomenal.
And he's done it before. It's just very few times, and I think that he isn't given enough credit for the style he has. So, we invited him to come on the show. We sent a message to him directly. We put a message on our Facebook page, on the actual page, and then David responded, "Hey, we'd love to come on the show." Haven't heard anything since. So
the silence is deafening.
It is. So Rob, if you get this and if you're interested, please come on the show.
And we're sorry.
Come talk to us. We'd love to hear from you because, quite frankly, you don't have a whole lot of work out there anymore. You used to have tons of image.
This is not helping.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'd like for people to understand who you are and talk about the characters you have done and what you're going to do.
Should we do a Rob Liefeld special with or without Rob Liefeld?
We could. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, because Rob Liefeld has a lot of characters out there. Really, we're talking hundreds of characters he's created. Not just from Marvel, but from Image and everything
don't
else.
Speak out of turn on the internet.
So, anyway, fans of Rob Liefeld, fans of the show, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. Rob,
sorry.
Thanks. I'm sorry we offended you. It really wasn't intentional. The reality is we just want you to come back to continue doing some Marvel stuff, and can't wait for G.I. Joe. Thanks, bud.